Ballots are circulating and early voting about to begin in the Great Lakes state. Ahead of today's events, former President Trump sitting down with Fox News personality and former professional wrestler Tyrus on his podcast. That interview dropping just moments ago, and he came after his opponent's intelligence.
And you look at Kamala, she's worse than Biden. Biden he's out of it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
But she's actually not as smart as Biden. Biden was smarter than her. I think to this day he is.
Meanwhile, the vice president kicking off a two-day tour of the state with events in Grand Rapids, Lansing, and then in the Detroit area. NewsNation's Robert Sherman joining us live from the campaign trail in Detroit. Robert, good morning to you. So both of the campaigns on the ground today, crisscrossing, I'm guessing, different cities, different times, though.
Yeah, most definitely, Marni. You talk about those 15 electoral votes that are up for grabs here. Those are at a premium when it comes to trying to find a way to cobble together 270 to get across the finish line and into the White House. That's why you have both of these campaigns that are going to be on the ground in different parts of the state at times throughout the day, and a couple of different focuses here. For the one hand, Vice President Kamala Harris focusing on Grand Rapids area. She'll be in Oakland County for a rally later tonight, also a stop in Lansing today. And then for the former president, also in Oakland County, which is a suburban area here, but a big rally tonight in downtown Detroit, where he's expected to really hone in on the economy, rebuilding major American cities. And in terms of where the race stands right now, Marni, it is neck and neck here in Michigan, less than 1 percentage point separating both of these candidates here. And we have watched as the Decision Desk HQ average of polls, those numbers have fluctuated in recent weeks. And you've seen the former president's numbers faring better here in recent days compared to, say, just a month ago. Still very much so a race that is up for grabs, as absentee voting already taking place with over 850,000 ballots cast. Marni?
Robert, the former president going where historically Republicans have stayed away, which is downtown Detroit. What is the significance of that?
That's an interesting observation, Marni, because you go back to 2016 and 2020 and you look at the Trump campaign, heavy focus on a lot of those rural, deep red regions of the country in many of these battleground states here. But today you have Vice President Kamala Harris, again, big focus on Oakland County, the suburban areas of the Detroit metro area, and the former president in downtown Detroit. And you look at the polling metrics here, I mean, there are some indications that the former president's team believes they can perform well in urban areas, but also among black voters. You look at that most left-hand column there, black men under the age of 50, former president polling at 21% there. Granted, black voters giving every indication they're going to go heavily for Vice President Kamala Harris. But the hope from the Trump campaign is they can peel away enough votes from younger black male voters in order to make a difference in a state which was decided by tight margins just 4 years ago. Marni?
Well, we'll see if that works. Robert, thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.